Since I'm in a reading slump and I'm trying to get out of my reading slump, I decided to film a cozy reading vlog. I know it doesn't look cozy right now, but we're gonna set the vibe. I am in a major reading slump because after I read Nocticadia, nothing hit the same. I adored the vibes of the book and it's living in my head rent-free. I read Sinners Condemned after it and I really liked that book as well. But I thought it would end on a cliffhanger since there's a second book that also follows the main love interests, but it did not. So it did not excite me to read the second one immediately. I did, however, try to get into it. I don't know why I'm in a slump. So, first, look at how cozy. Look at how nice my Kindle looks. I had to add like a page from a book. Yes, I tore this from a book. I had to add this because the cover is clear and it looked too much like a phone and I'm like, maybe it's time to decorate my Kindle because this had no decoration. I've never decorated my Kindle because I just hated how it looked. And I also did get a cover that has a baby dragon sleeping on a bunch of books and bookshelves. But I wanted to add pop sockets and I could not with that one. So I decided to go back to the clear cover, but I hated that it was clear, so I added. Anyways, you get the point. I got another one of these butterflies. I had one, and now I have two, because if I want to read with my right hand or my left hand, it's comfortable for both, and if I want to change the layout. Anyways, I also took a book with me. I went out today. I watched Spider-Man. And I thought, since I went like pretty early, I'd take a book in case I wanted to read anything. Did I actually read anything? No. I did try. I tried. I took The Intruder by Frida McFadden. I think I got to page 2. I got to page... No, did I? Yeah. But I was reading without really processing what I was reading because there were just so many people. I could not focus. I feel like I have the need to yap more than read. So, should I show you everything on my TBR? I think that's what we're gonna do. Look, I'm not shouting because this is supposed to be cozy. Let me show you everything on my TBR. I don't know if I showed you this, but look at how cute this book sleeve is. It has also pockets for 2 pens, a smaller pocket, and a bigger one. I used to use these a lot, but recently I haven't. And since I wanted to put this in my bag, and my bag is huge, and I had 2 water bottles, so it was gonna get messed up, I decided to finally put these to use again. It just looks so nice. It's so cozy. It's giving fall. I know we're still in summer, but it's okay. I'm gonna show you the books I'm in the mood to read. Does this look better? I can't see what you're saying, so I need glasses to see. So I can barely see you right now. I can barely see myself because, I'm talking to myself right now. That's weird. I talk to myself all the time, so this isn't as weird to me. This is better, no? I feel like you can see some of my books. You can see the mess right here. And I'm gonna show you the stack in a bit. I'm gonna go through them one by one. I forgot if I only showed these in the video. Anyways, so obviously we have The Intruder by Frida McFadden. I should read this since I feel like I'm in a thriller mood a bit. And I'm rarely in a thriller mood nowadays, so I should just, I don't know, since I'm gonna be awake alone at night. Should I read this? Probably not. Do I want to? Yes. We also have The Stars Are Dying. This is a special edition. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let me show you. But in the reel where I asked you to choose my next read, a lot of people told me not to pick this up. So, I don't know. I've never seen any reviews about this. It was actually sent to me. But I want to read it to see if I'm actually going to get the rest of the series or not. If this is actually bad. I don't know. And obviously we have Sinners Consumed. Okay. We have Sinners Consumed. And it's the second book to Sinners Condemned. And I love the couple so much. But once they get together, I'm not really that invested in their story. My friend told me that pretty early a third act breakup is gonna happen and they're not gonna be together for a while. So maybe I should push through this. We also have The Bridge Kingdom. I've wanted to read this for so long, and then it got hyped again on BookTok. And I was then gifted this book for my birthday. I have two of the other books in the series, but since I can't find the rest, I'm scared to read this, really enjoy it, and not find the rest of the books. And I don't really read ebooks if I don't have the book. I can't read a book that I don't physically own. I know it's frustrating, but at least that keeps my TBR manageable because I have to read from the books I own. We also have Does It Hurt? I was gifted this book this month. She really liked that book and wanted me to read it since I read dark romance. I've read other books by this author and I'm really scared to read this. I know about one scene and it's the shark scene. So that's why I'm hesitant. But I feel like it's gonna be pretty entertaining and fast paced. No idea that it kind of is luring me in since it's a standalone and I don't have to read a whole series. Then, the last book we have is The Predator by Ronix, and I really want to read this. I love Ronix's writing, and I know I'm gonna love the series, but it's also a series. And since I'm in the middle of other series, I don't really want to start this, but it's a complete series and I have all the books. So why don't I want to start this? I've no idea. Here's my thing. I don't know why I do this, but I told you I have to read this book since it's the second book to another book I just finished, okay? This is a mafia romance, and this is a mafia romance. So if I'm not gonna pick this up, I shouldn't pick this up because if I wanna pick a mafia romance, it should be this one. You know what I mean? But for example, if I want a fantasy book, then I can put this aside and pick something else. But if I want to explain it, it's not going to make sense. It makes sense in my head. I hope you understood what I said. I kind of want to organize my bookshelves. No, I shouldn't reorganize because I have no better way to reorganize my bookshelves. You know what I mean? I have no space for romance books on my romance shelf, so more than 3 books already took over this one. And this is supposed to be for my fantasy books and some of the mystery books I have. So, should I stop buying more books? No. I should not organize my bookshelves. I also want to stop organizing them and until it gets so like messy but aesthetic. You know what I mean? But I also can't. If I'm stressed, I'm reorganizing them. So, yeah. Anyways, enough. Yeah, I feel like I just yapped the whole video. I don't know how long this has been recording. This has been recording for 7 minutes, but we have other clips. Which one should I read now? You can't really talk to me right now, so I guess I want to yap though. I don't really want to read. Why do I do this to myself? Should I yap? This is not PJs. These are PJs, so ignore how they don't match. I think I'm gonna start this one. Should I start it on my Kindle so that it feels like better to read? There's barely any light right now, so I know you can see me, but I can't see the words. And look at how nice it looks, and look at how light it is. I think I'm gonna read it on my Kindle. You can open your book now and read with me. But I want to read something else now. How do I choose what to read? Wait a second. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I knew I had this somewhere, and I was right. All of these, I think, are my physical TBR. And I have more books on my physical TBR that I haven't shown you yet, because I'm not really in the mood to read them. But let's see what I get. Okay, so these are the papers, and I'm gonna choose one randomly, and if I'm not in the mood to read the book, I guess I have to. Oh. Oh. Oh! Daughter of No World. Look, I really want to read that series, and I know if Cynthia's watching this and saw that I did not actually pick up the series, she's gonna be mad. But, listen, it's a series, and it's a chunky series. So, and it's like heavy fantasy. It's like high fantasy, so if I'm on a reading slump, I'm not gonna enjoy it as much, I feel like. Since I'm not gonna be able to get into the world. Uh-oh, this defeats the whole purpose, but okay. The stars are dying. So maybe this is my sign. It's also the first book on the stack. Let's see. This is going back on my shelf for the next time I need it. I think I'm also gonna start it on my Kindle since I have it on my Kindle. I was gonna read this a while back and then I did not. So I think I'm 1% through the book. We should make this more cozy. Can you see me? You can see me. Do we need candles? Look at this owl. Look at how cute she is. We should name her. Give her a name in the comments. Because she deserves a name. Look at how cute. I don't know. You cannot focus on her if it's focusing on my face. I don't know if you can see her well because I can't see. But she's cute. And she needs a name. We need candles, but my candles are up there. Okay. We got 2. That's the most I can do for you. Because I can't reach the rest. But stop turning off. You can barely see the light because there's light in front of them. No, they look so cute. You have to see them. I'm gonna turn them off. You did not do your job. How does that feel? Ooh, the map is actually very cool. Should I show you the map? Do you want to see the map? Why am I doing this? What? It's still alive. Since I have this extender thing for my legs, so it fell on that. It did not fall on the ground. Ooh! It's very saturated, pigmented. Look at how nice. I can't see though. So let me give you a tour. We have the sun. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 houses that I can see. Kingdoms, I guess. And the largest kingdom is in the middle. And we have the celestial veil, which I have no idea what that is. It doesn't look like water though. We have the map actually looks very cool, so I'm really interested to see all of these settings in the book. We have dragons. Apparently we have dragons. I want to read this book physically. Let's start. Let me read you the first line. He had learned that dying, no matter how slow and painful, the seconds before a final breath, was nothing compared to living infinite more days without the one he loved. Oh. No, love was too mundane a word for the split in his soul she cleaved in her wake. This is the prologue, by the way, not chapter 1. So, I don't know. Let me read you the book, since we're already doing this. I need to go pray. I haven't read even one book. What? I haven't read even one page. But I need to go pray, and then I have nothing to do other than read. I guess. I'm back. Look, it felt like 1 second to you, but I've been gone for maybe more than an hour. Yes, I prayed, and then I decided to film a reel. Then I filmed 2 reels, and I edited one of them, and I posted it. And then I was replying to comments, and then I posted a story. And I also did other things. I don't know what I was doing. So, yeah. We're back. I'm gonna try to continue reading. And because of this break that I took, I'm kind of not in the mood to read this anymore. We need to get out of the slump. I'm gonna try again. This time I'm gonna read it in my head. I need to remove this dust jacket. It's so annoying. Wait a second. Hardcovers haven't been my thing for like 2 days. And I used to be obsessed with hardbacks, but they're so annoying to hold. But you know what? Maybe not that much. But the font is kind of small for a hardback. Why? Why do you do this? No spoilers. So my cat likes my chair, so I'm not allowed to sit on my chair because he wants to sit here all the time. When I got out of the chair, he sat. Styles, you have to introduce yourself to the vlog now. Look at Styles! Styles with an I. The cutest cat ever! You're the cutest cat ever! You're the cutest cat! Yeah. Oh my god, Styles. So I'm in bed now since Styles took my reading spot. Look at this cute crochet plushie that my sister made. This is supposed to be hers, but I took it. Since she wants to stash it away in her closet, I'd rather I display it on my bed. So, I also changed my mind about the book. I don't want to get into a series right now, so I think I'm gonna start this one. This smells so nice. Even when I was out, I was smelling this in public, and I was like, wait, this looks weird. Since not everybody knows that we just smell books. Let me read you the synopsis. Am I pausing my reading to read? Yes. Casey's cabin in the wilderness is not built for a hurricane. Her roof shakes, the lights flicker, and the tree outside her front door sways ominously in the wind. But she's a lot more worried about the girl she discovers lurking outside her kitchen window. She's young, she's alone, and she's covered in blood. The girl won't explain where she came from or loosen her grip on the knife in her right hand. And when Cassie makes a disturbing discovery in the middle of the night, things take a turn for the worse. The girl has a dark secret, one she'll kill to keep, and if Cassie gets too close to the truth, she may not live to see the morning. Oh my god, I'm intrigued, but I'm also creeped out. And it's 11:11 p.m. Do I want to continue this book? Yes. At this hour, I'll probably video call a friend, because what is this? Ah! I skipped to the next page and I guess he touched her and now she's gonna break his arm. I should just focus and stop spoiling the book. She's a baddie though. She can handle herself. But I'm still frustrated. You're going to break my arm. No shit. I read more than 10 pages and I still want to read more. I think I'm gonna stop the vlog right here because I think I found the book to get me out of my reading slump. I really like the writing style. This is the first Frida McFadden book I read, and I really like the main character. And these things are rarely present in thrillers. So this makes me really excited. I think I'm gonna continue this. And hopefully I don't creep myself out because I do need to sleep in a few hours. Let me know if you like these reading vlogs, if I should film more reading vlogs, if they should be longer, and if you've read any book by this author.